All right, let's break down some more freelance job posts. All right, so I blocked out the title and company. I'm being nice. They wanted a videographer, which is what they posted on the headline, which I don't have here. A videographer is a fancy way of saying we want someone that will DP and op and shoot and run audio and probably produce, because none of us are going to be on set. We want you to do everything. Unfortunately, it's a common thing that happens a lot in my industry. It's fine. We can do it. $400 to $600 does not work, though. You're doing multiple jobs. You're bringing all your own gear. Most likely. I mean, this doesn't state that they have any gear, so I'm assuming they want you to bring all your own stuff. So that is not the price for that. The price for that, for a one-man gig, you're in 4 digits at least. Moving on, though. Job requirements. This is one that's usually a big thing for freelancers that are on these types of sites. They always want you to work local, be willing to work local, which is fine if you are local. If you're not local, what that means is we are not going to pay for your gas or expenses and stuff, which you should. Like, if you're hiring someone who's not local, you can't find anyone who's local, and someone responds to this that you want to hire, you should be paying for their travel and mileage because they're a freelancer, and that's what you should be doing. If it's something that requires an overnight hotel, that's kind of gray area. Of course, it would be nice to pay for it, but that's usually where I get into the, if they're not going to pay for it, I'm not going to take the gig. If it's close enough for me to drive home at the end of the day, then, it's different. I'll take it. It's great. Moving on. Are you comfortable working with conservative content? I am not. I do appreciate you adding it, though, so thank you very much for the heads up. I will definitely be skipping this job, but I do appreciate you putting it out there so I don't show up and realize I'm working with crazy people. So I appreciate that, at least. All right, moving on. These are the requirements. Film videos on set or on location. Obviously, that's what I would be doing if I took this job, so yes. Ensure that the equipment for the shoot is present and working. Yeah, because I'm probably bringing my own equipment, and if not, I would not be able to use something that is not working or present. Plan the shoot with creatives and the client. Sorry, it's kind of cut off with this thing. Yeah, that's kind of a standard thing. You plan out what you're doing and what they want before you get there on set. That's kind of standard. DIT footage for post-production. Okay, now we're getting into you want someone to do post as well for this footage. Again, fine. That is not the price to add on to do post, though. So you're looking for another half-day rate, or just giving them the burning in a 7 or 9 LUT or something. That's what I would do. But if you want me to do post and color correction, I can do that. But that's an extra day or a half day. Moving on. It's cut off, but the gist of it is direct other camera operators of what footage is needed. So now I'm a DP running a crew of camera people, which is not stated on this, but that's what that means. Direct other camera operators. Which again, fine. Not what the headline or the post job was for. And not that price. Your price just went up a lot more, hundreds of dollars. If I'm running a crew now, and directing various people about getting various different shots at this event. So, yeah. And the last thing, which is one that gets me, which is usually included a lot with clients or companies that are trying to get away with just bullshit. 3 to 4 hour shoot. I'll give them the benefit here. There is gray area. If it is an event or something where you're just showing up with the camera, shooting it, and then leaving, okay, 3 to 4 hour shoot, I get it. Most time though, and this is probably not directed to this particular thing, but in general, you would, they say it's going to take like an hour or two, but they don't understand that you have to set up, bring all the stuff in, drive to the location, do the work after everything is set up, then take everything down, and then leave. Fun with parking, fun with parking garages, fun with loading elevators and freights. Most of the time you're on a job like this, especially for this rate, or what they're asking, you're by yourself. So good luck doing all that by yourself in a 1 to 2 hour window, because it might take an hour to get all your shit from the parking garage up to the floor you need it, back down to the parking garage to park your car since you can't park in the freight, back to the location, back up to the floor you're on, get to your stuff, set all your stuff up, meet with whoever you're supposed to meet with because the producers and the directors aren't there because there are none, it's all you. Do the gig by yourself, usually these days with like a Skype call-in person, which it's a whole nother video right there. But yeah, so this one.